Would you believe that today we're going to read Terms of Service Agreement? I've had a Terms of Service Agreement popped up when I tried to play the game, so I'm having a look. So this is last updated November 23rd, 2021. So it's weird that this is popped up now. Maybe I clicked it by mistake. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just clicked play because I wanted to get a screenshot for a video I'm doing. And then do so it's just normal stuff. Milestones video game. The game. Is this meant to say Hot Wheels Unleashed and someone's put in, because like this is, I'm gonna say this ahead of time, this is obviously a copy and paste, so they already have these terms of service somewhere else, they paste it for each game and then just change what they need to. So this is meant to be, you're meant to insert Hot Wheels Unleashed in this section, my guy, but you haven't inserted that, you've just skipped ahead that part, so it just says the game. Our premises are, oh, cool, we've actually got their address. That's crazy. Let's not dox them. Technically, anyone can see this. So it's not really doxing. Terms and services, yeah. Following carefully. Please read the following carefully before using. My guys, you didn't read these carefully before posting them. Game requires an internet connection and the availability of our online service for most of its functions. That's fine. You are responsible for ensuring that you have internet connection and device has sufficient hardware, yada yada. The game has been developed to work on the latest version of Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Amazon Luna, and Epic Game Store at the time of its release, which is correct. I didn't know about Luna, but I'm assuming everything else is correct. I mean, everything else is correct. I'm assuming Luna is too. The platform holders may occasionally update their software. Occasionally is too generous a word. They did this far less than occasionally. We will endeavour but not be obligated to update the game if necessary to ensure that its functions and performance continue with any update release. This is a big one. We will endeavour but not be obligated summarizes how they've updated this game. It is your obligation to ensure you're using the latest compatible whatever. All this is standard licensing stuff, standard licensing. Oh, here we go. Limited use license. These terms and your use of the game. I'm guessing maybe the game is fine. I'm assuming maybe it is. Maybe they forgot to change it. Do not give you any rights of ownership to any property in the game, whether tangible or intangible, including any track or bike livery or customized rider/bike that you create. So this is for one of their motorbike games, and they've just copied and pasted it here. I'm wondering if this means that it's, I don't know, kind of bad terms, right? They're giving us terms over bike liveries and riders that we don't actually have, not anything mentioning our cars. So maybe you have, I don't know. I don't know anything about law, but hey, maybe someone does. The way it's worded before that, this all probably still covers it. It's just that this is just silly. Like, this just proves that they didn't proofread these. They just posted it, copied it from their other game. Standard stuff here, standard stuff here. Here, you and we acknowledge that these terms agree to you between you and us only, and not with Apple Inc., which is weird because this is not a game on Apple. We're solely responsible for the game and content thereof. If you are playing on an Android device, so does Hot Wheels Unleashed come on an Android device? Like, it doesn't technically, but someone did release a bootleg version on iPhone. So kind of. Chase, go to bed. It's like nearly 4 a.m. for you, my guy. Go to bed. Your access to the game will be linked to your Google account and must comply with Google policies. We don't care about Apple. We're solely responsible for the game, and has nothing to do with Apple, whereas you must comply with Google. Interesting. This is all standard stuff. Or just please don't use hacks and cheats, which everyone uses on PC anyway. This is all your termination. You get kicked out of the game for any of that sort of stuff. So yeah, here we go. Online service milestone may but shall not be obliged to provide and maintain certain online functions, online network play, connectivity, interactivity, and other online features relating to the game subject to these terms. This essentially means that they have no obligation. They don't have to keep the servers running at any point, which we've seen when Xbox couldn't play for over a month. These shall include, by way of example, the online single event and custom championship game modes, which are online service. I don't know if you know this, but single event and custom championship game modes do not exist in Hot Wheels Unleashed. But it does say these shall include. Maybe they have to include that. Cannot guarantee stuff, yada yada. Now from here I haven't actually read, so I'm just having a quick skim over. Jesus Christ. Criminal liability. The game may include a track or bike library editor function that allows you and other use. So it may include a bike library editor. I would love to see that. Library to share with others. And it's just basically saying they like, this is terrible. Like, this is just, there was no proofreading went in. It mentions nothing about cars. It's all about bikes. And this is just a really good example of exactly the sort of team we have in charge of Hot Wheels Unleashed. They don't even have terms of service agreement for cars. Cars are not mentioned once in this agreement. We warrant that we have used reasonable efforts to ensure that we are entitled to grant the rights and license herewith. The game will be of satisfactory quality. So I disagree with this right here. Like, they have not used reasonable efforts to ensure that the game will be of satisfactory quality. They haven't. So that's awful. We have used and will use reasonable efforts to ensure that the game and the online service will be available 6 months from the date which you purchase the game, and online services shall be satisfactory quality and described fit for purpose. Which they were not. Like, obviously, currently it's still available, but they were not satisfactory quality and described fit for purpose when Xbox couldn't play the game. We give no warranty in connection with online services. But yeah, so they definitely didn't do reasonable efforts to ensure that. So I'm just going to snip this for just, I think that this is a very cute one to just share with people, especially the Xbox server players that couldn't play for over a month. Any inaccurate information on online service. This is an interesting one. Because they didn't give accurate information or even correct information on many things regarding the online service and its errors and interruptions and delays. They gave no information and just said it'll be fixed soon, which it was definitely not fixed soon. It was over a month. Provided is and is as available on basis without warranty or guarantee. We do not warrant or guarantee that the operation of game online services or the errors can or will be connected. Corrected, I mean. Or that it's free of... Wow, we cannot warrant or guarantee that the online services are free of viruses and other harmful components. That's terrible. You should be able to guarantee that. Ownership. All right, title, interest, and ownership rights in the game and any yada yada. You can't even, like, mention the game. Like, haven't even told us what game these are the rights to. This is just abysmal. I agree. Sure, I'm going to agree to the viruses that you're promising to give. Can I? I'm now going to go play Hot Wheels. That was funny to read. I especially like the part where they said that they. Sorry, it's probably very loud. We warrant that we have used and will use reasonable efforts to ensure that game satisfactory, online service satisfactory, and fit for purpose. Which it wasn't. So I guess they breached their own thing. I don't know what that means. I don't know legal stuff. I just merely looked at it and found it amusing. Um, yeah, I'm doing this on Friday night. That is so loud. Turn it down, Milestone. Uh, yeah. So where was I? Yeah, I'm doing this on Friday. You're not going to see it till sometime during the week, just because I've got things queued up already. But hey, it's cute, it's funny, and now I've got to go get my photo.